somebody's really strong in a clit. So he's got the clit on.
Man, that's good.
Okay, so he's putting his elbow into the underarm. He's putting his elbow into the underarm to pull this arm away.
So guys, he's using his elbow, which is locking the Kimura, to push it's not even my ribs.
Underarm. It's like
my underarm here, like between my armpit and my ribs.
There's a pressure point.
Can you feel that?
I might try that on, but
So really right in the underarm.
it's a finish. Alright, so if we're placing an elbow right in the armpit here. Yeah, Bernardo's right, it doesn't feel like a bone. It just feels like a pressure point in here.
骨がないんですよね。
So if we can't break the grip,
He said, that sounds Japanese. He said, did you say Japanese? It sounds just like Japanese.
Can you do me a favor and do that on Craig?
it's such a good grip break, you speak Japanese.
This one you can go very hard.
Right, so this is the bite on the face. And then he can't move. You can't move, right?
Pay attention here, guys. This elbow.
So he worked his elbow. He worked his elbow in there and breaks the grip. Actually, if you use more sideways like this, you can put more weight. You can put more direct weight on the underarm.
Just change the angle. You're more like yeah.
Okay, so if he's at this angle, and you don't have enough, you're not able to put enough weight. Move their body more to the side.
That's awesome.
And then you can put your full weight on the elbow.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That was a really good one. And is there any time that you switch from Kimura to straight armbar?
木村からストレートのアンバーにこう切り替えるときはあるんですか？
あります。
Yeah, yes, definitely.
So can you show us like what's exactly the situation
situation
that you give up with the Kimura to go to the armbar?
するんです。
やっぱりだから起こせなくて、相手をここに空間ができなくて、相手こうやってこう。
So he can't get the opponent up. The opponent's flat down, but he won't move his shoulder. We can't get him up. He can't make space here.
何にもこう動かない。
He won't move. Your opponent won't
マッ
move.
トを使
And
って。
he's got the mat. He's going onto the
動かない
mat.
ときはもうバーに行っちゃいます。
And then I'll go for in that case, I'll go for the bar.
Cool. Can you show me?
これで取れてもなかなかここからもう動かないときとか。
So even if you've got this position but your opponent's not moving at all.
Okay.
時はこうやったりとか。
So he he put his fist and then just to make a little bit of margin so that he can slip the arm in. So he got the arm in.
ここでなかなかいかないときはもうちょっとこう上に行きながら。
So sliding forward and then switch to the armbar.
I got it.
で多分こういったら多分この下の人はこっち側の方に返せないと思うんです。もうこれ肘伸びてる。
So once he has your arm extended, then it's very hard for you to move your arm in a way to escape.
I got it.
あと場合によってはちょっとこう上にこう行って上の方にこう伸ばすと。
So there's also times where you want to pull the arm up.
ただこれはいまいち決まりづらいですけど。
But
位置が。
just the position itself, it's hard to finish.
I got it, but I think, guys, this was an awesome detail here that I would not suggest you guys doing against your training partners, but for an Ogi tournament, I guess one competitor. So look what he did, like he was trying to go for the Kimura, but his arm was not coming underneath my arm. I was doing a good job putting weight here on my shoulder. So he went with his knuckles and pushed my chest. So when he did that, I lifted up a little bit, and then his arm is slided underneath my arm.
So, not these knuckles, but here, actually.
This part?
Yes.
Okay, you want to try that, Craig?
Show us again.
One more time.
拳に自分の体重かけてこれだけと取りたくない。
That doesn't hurt, but if you put your weight on it,
So your whole body weight.
yeah.
Can I say it one more time?
クレイグ何度も見せて。
これかもしくは肘か。
Or elbow.
で浮いてくる。
But look what's happening, guys. When he does that, I lift my shoulder, and that's exactly what he wants, because then his arm is gonna come out.
そ
You wanna try, Craig?
Also, can you ask Sakuraba if he would ever switch from the straight arm bar back to the Kimura?
逆ってあるんですか？もうストレートアンバーから木村に逆に戻すっていうそういうこともあるんですか？
う。いやバーからは戻さないです。バー行ったらもうほとんどバー決まる。
Not really. That's very difficult. Once you've got
あと自分がもうこの時点だとアームロックかけれるんですけど、もうこの時点に行っちゃってるんでアームバーするとき。
So when he's in this position, when he's lower on the side, he has more freedom.
戻ってこれないですね。
But once his body's this far, he won't be able to move backwards with any power.
Yeah. So you probably, I guess if you went for the Kimura with your hips forward, you'd be more likely to get tipped over, right?
この前にいてる状態で木村に行こうとしたらもしかしたらねこうひっくり返されるとか、その可能性はあるからね。
はい。
Yeah, exactly.
So once we, if we're going for the Kimura, once we switch to the straight arm bar, we commit to the straight arm bar.
木村からアンバーに切り替えるときはもうアンバーをもうに直行く。
まあそうですね。はい。
Yes, that's exactly right.
Can I try one more, Craig?
This is evil.
Guys, before we start the video here, Craig was asking Saku to show all the dirty tricks on me. So now it's kind of my time here to revenge again. So okay, so your shoulder's tight here. So guys, I'm trying to place my hand here and I cannot.
腕に入ろうとしてるけど。
So I go here.
でも
No, I
ね、
have
今ね
this.
体重じゃなくて腕の
Was that right?
こうじゃないです。こ
Like this?
Yeah, because you're trying to use your arm, but you're supposed to be just putting your body weight on it.
Right here.
う。ちょっと待って。力でやってる。
I got
You're using your arm strength.
いいですよ。これ何でもいい。
You just have to put you just have to lay your hand there and then put your body on it.
自分で体重
I got it. And I can also use my elbow, right? That was a very dirty one. And Patrick, one more question. Sometimes when I do the Kimura, my Kimura is not as good as Saku's Kimura. So many times I get the Kimura and then I get here and then I can't finish him and I end up going to the arm bar.
はい。
Does he ever do that or he keeps with the Kimura?
Okay, go back to the position where you're making your decision
Yeah.
about which way to go. 彼がね、木村決めるときにね、まあ桜庭さんほどね、木村が強くないからいつもね、ここの決断の時にね、まあアンバーに行くがちなんですけど、なかなか決まらないんですよ。
ああ、アンバー。
いや、木村が決まらない状態だから、こうアンバーに。
はい。
I also tell him that just this trick that he showed us here, there's a chance I never go to the armbar anymore because now I'm able to break that grip. But I just want to know if in his mind he thinks about this option or no, or if he just want to finish with the Kimura.
この状態で、まあ、さっき教えてもらったテクニックで膝を手首に体重をかけて、そしてこのロックをブレイクして木村に持っていくことは、まあ、それは今まではなかったんだけど自分の中には、桜田さんの中ではこの状態ではもう絶対木村に行くってもう一本でもう考えちゃうんですか、それともいろんな可能性を考えちゃうんですか。
ここまでいったら多分アームロック木村になります。
He said if you're in that position, he'll definitely go for the Kimura. If
He never thinks about the armbar.
あとはクラッチの切り方で
he's switching to another way to break
引っ張るじゃないですか。
the lock. So normally you pull back like this,
引っ張るけど外れない。
but it doesn't
一回
break.
下に落とすんです。
So drop it,
フェイク。
drop it like a fake, and then pull it
I
off.
got it. I got it. One more time.
Drop it,
これでなかなか外れない。だからちょっと嘘ついて下にペッて。
Fake them out by dropping and then pull.
I got it. I got
That's
it.
just another way to break. But そのポジションからもアンバーには行くことはもうあんまり考えない。
僕はここだったらそうですね。時々行く時ありますけど。
There are times when he does it, but it's rare. He said from this point he definitely likes the
He's
Kimura
gonna
finish.
keep going for the Kimura.
That was Kevin Randleman.
What's that?
Kevin Randleman when we fought him in Pride.
He got the Kimura for the
You got the straight arm right.
straight on right.
ランデルマンでやった時は
多分流れだったんですよね。アームロック行ってそのまんま上になろうとしたけどランデルマンが確かうつ伏せになったんでだからそのまま十字入った。
So Randleman was actually about to get on his stomach. So it wasn't a position exactly like this. Randleman was about to get on his stomach, so he had no choice but to go for the arm bar.
Randleman rolled this way.
ランデルマンこっちの方向に動いたんです。
忘れちゃいました。
I don't remember exactly.
多分腹ばいです。なんでも
ですよね。
腹ばい
なんか
直した時
ナームロッ
に
クやったら腹ばいになったんですよね。なんでそのまんま。
またいで、
はい。
多分それをやってほしいみたいです。
忘れま
That
した。
was it. He went to his belly and he went
Yes.
into the rolling Jujigatami.
多分
腹ばいになろうとしてて、
そうですね。逃げてくるのをまたいで、これでいいだと思います。フィニッシュ。
忘れちゃったな。アームロックで返して返してこうなったんだ。返してこうなったのをもう僕ここで入ったんですよ。こう入って。
フィニッシュはそっか腹ばいでしたもんね。
でここで僕はランデルマンと目合ったんですよ。
So he said at this point,
すごい。
at this point right here,
頼むから美味しいところに逃げてくれって。
so at this point right here, he said he made eye contact with Randleman, and
だから彼が勝手にこっちに回転してくれた前転してくれたんです。
so
前転してくれたんでなんかチーンって感じで十字。
he said he made eye contact with him, he hypnotized him into, convinced him into rolling forward, and he did. And so then he was able to get the bar.
ですよね。最初からやらないからこうでしょ。こう返して。
So one more time.
So Randleman's trying to tone up to total, where?
こう腹ばいになろうとしてるんだよね。
そうでしたっけ。アームロック行ってこういったのをこう腹ばいになろうとして
So he's trying to get on his stomach.
もう足入れて
I got my leg
で
in.
ここで本当に目合って
Then he really made eye contact with him,
頼むからもう一度こに帰って
and he said, "Roll, baby, roll."
あーラッキー
He's like, "Lucky, I got it."
多分立って
So we were
返した
standing.
けど
I turned.
返したけどここで多分起きてきたさあ
Yes, yes.
そうきた
He
の
got up,
でそうきたんでもう僕このままこういっ
and
た
so I got on top.
でこっちなかなか頭くれなくて
So,
頭入れられない
so he wouldn't let me put my leg under, and that's when he made eye contact with him.
そうでランデルマンがこっちに帰って
And then so he started to roll.
嫌がって回転したのを回転して回ってくださ
So
い
roll.
回ったのを多分そのまんま起きたんだけど横向きで
He got up. He started to get up, but so I did it from backside.
はいでここで
And then we got in.
こうじゃないですか多分
Got it. There's a real interesting detail there. It's kind of like a Kimura trap, but one of the counters to the Kimura trap is what Randleman did, just to roll on top, and you counted that with the armbar.
木村が決めようとした時にね、一つのカウンターはそのやっぱロール、ランドルマンしようとしたらロール、でやっぱそれの対応がやっぱアンバーに切り替えた。
はいはいそうですね
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, should we try? Something what happens to me against bigger guys when I go for the Kimura trap. Then I roll.
ロールする時に。
Bernardo puts his elbow to the floor and comes on top, right? So we come back. Sakuraba countered that by as Bernardo was coming on top.
そこもついてってそれは
Yeah, that's right. He went along with his opponent to keep him from getting up, taking the top position.
And did you place your foot on top of the head?
本当はこっちに入れたかったんで
He wanted to get his foot under his head, but he couldn't
入れてくれなかったんです
because Randleman kept his head down to the mat. He wouldn't let him put the foot in.
でもこれでも
But that's fine. You can keep your foot right there.
That's okay then?
Yeah.
して
And
And
Bernardo
then
rolled.
get him to roll.
で
And Bernardo sat up to his left.
はい
Can you show how you prevent Bernardo from coming on top out of the Kimura trap?
Yeah, that's my biggest question too.
木村からその相手がこう抜け出して上に乗る、それを防ぐのをもう一回ちょっと細かく説明して
Yeah, it is. Again, Craig, there is like 3 seconds here that's I think where everybody screw up. So
すごく細かいところなんだけど、
こう来て
it's over here.
それも一緒についてっちゃう
So you have to go with him as he tries as he's moving his body in this direction. You have to come around behind him and go move with him.
そうそうそうで
Can you show?
Yes.
やるときに多分手を曲げとくと思うんですよ
どっちですか？
こっちですいやこう返した
So you got him over.
これキープこれしっかり
You have to keep this hold right here in this position.
Yeah, I
to
can
keep
do
him
this.
going up.
Yeah, so Craig, he's placing my hand very tight on my chest here.
And he's keeping the elbow off the floor. Your right elbow.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there's several inches here.
Yeah, so pay attention here, guys. He's putting my hand very tight on my chest, and he's also keeping my elbow off the mat. So then when I try to come up, I can't put like my chest with him. Look.
それに一緒にこうついていくみたいなこれは難しい
And then he's able to come on top.
だからそれ流れだったら多分ついて
But
いけ
this
ると思いますよ
it was all part of the flow of the movement of the match. So it was he was able to use the momentum of the flow to keep his body attached. To try to follow him from going around and getting the more superior position.
I got it. Yeah, but I love it. You want to try it, Craig? This detail that he placed at the hand. So look this, guys. Once Craig placed my hand very tight here on my belly, I don't feel coming up chest with chest. Don't do that now, Craig. Look, before the way Craig was doing, my hand was just here on my ribs. So look what I was able to do. I was able to do this.
上がれたんですよね。
So now look at the difference. He's gonna place my hand very tight on my ribs or on my chest. And now when I try to come up, look, I can't.
上がれないです。
So in this struggling that I'm having here to come up is where he's gonna set up the armbar. Pay attention. And here it is.
And we're blocking, So Sakuraba's landed with one hook in. Sakuraba, you go one hook inside or what?
中に入ってますか？
Yeah, that's a great question.
多分奥だと思う
奥 Here. He said it's here. It's not inside.
So we're, guys, working the far leg instead of making a hook. So we're hooking all the way across body and the far leg. And Sakuraba, are you placing my left knee on this side of the head or on the outside of the head?
膝が頭のこっち側それとも上。
こっちで相手が本当はねこれほど足が長いからこうやった方がいいですよ
He said because your legs are long, you should actually use your ankle.
Use the ankle against the
Yes.
back
そ
of the
れかもしくはもう足
Or-
頭上がったらもう
But if his head comes up, you want to get the leg under the head.
head. So Bernardo, if you lift your head, if you lift it, so we want
Yeah,
through here.
exactly.
But if we can't get it, I'm going to use my ankle here.
Yes.
And then Bernardo
多分
rolls.
あそうそう
Really good. Yeah, so that very little detail was great, right?
Yeah, that's probably something that gets happens to me a lot, especially against wrestlers or strong guys. When I land the Kimura trap, they're able to get the elbow to the floor and turn straight back in.
自分より大きい
So Sakuraba prevents
人は
touching the elbow to the floor
上がっちゃう
and
ことが
follows in momentum on
防ぐ
top.
のは難しいんで
Yeah, I wish everybody could feel that, but there's a huge difference when you place the hand here or when the hand is just here.
ストップしといたら逆に徐々にできるんですかね。
said if you have the opponent's arm in this position, it's also you can easy go for the arm bar.
多分さっきの状態になったら反対の足をこう行って帰るこう行って帰ったらですねひっくり返った
Okay, so roll forward,
ひっくり返ってこうじゃないですか。
and then you're in this position.
そしたらなんとかここで押さえといたら
So if you can keep the pressure pushing his arm down, and then you can get your leg over,
首いっちゃうか
and then you can choke
なんだっ
here.
けヤンドタク洗濯バサミ
レックシザース。
Next
Next
to
shot.
yeah.
Oh, I wish you guys could see Bernardo's face on this one. We changed the angle.
こうで起きてき
Is
そう
this like the leg
起きて
sensation?
きそうな起きてきそうな
So try to get up.
でじゃあヤンドタク
Yeah.
And you're crossing top leg under the bottom leg.
ここでフックしてるんですよね。自分の足首
足をはい
Yes.
でグーッと
And are you extending your legs?
Yes.
伸ばすグッ
Extending,
extend
bring
the
your
legs.
knees together.
膝をもうくっつけてこう足を伸ばす。
あそうですね
Exactly.
So every time he gets to Kimura, he always press my hand against the opposite side.
いつも
Minnesota.
木村決めるときには相手の手首を反対側に置くことが多いんですか？
そんなことないです
Not always.
I got it.
初めはこうやるって言ったじゃないですか
So first I told you how to put the
ぶっちゃ
arm.
けここでもいいんです
But it doesn't have to be on the mat. It can be here on the same
I
side.
got it.
ここの方がまだここ隙間できるから
So you have some space here,
はい
so you can get your arm in there.
I got it.
ただ道着があったりするとこれ道着捕まっちゃうんで
But if you're wearing like a judogi, then you can hold on to the judogi. So it's not a good position for judo.
I got it.
ただ裸の時はこの辺でもこう横正面だからこういうふうに嫌がらせしてこの人が大体こうやってくるじゃないですかここに肘でグーってやるんですよ
So
ほら手きた
Oh man, that's good. Did you guys see that? No, this is pretty good.
okay, so this is a sequence. He started from putting pressure, bugging with your neck, your face with his elbow, and to throw you off.
Yeah, but guys, he just did something here very, very interesting. He started making pressure with his elbow over here on my hip. So my first reaction is to place my hand against his elbow, and that's exactly what he wants. So this is very, very cool. Can you do that again?
もう一度お願いします。
一応大体こうですよね
So right now you're usually in this position, and when you're in the side position,
Pay attention here, guys. His right elbow.
マットこう
he's got his right hand flat on the mat, and he's using his body weight, not muscles, body weight to push on the hip.
This is awesome. This was awesome. Can I try on you, Craig? So look at this, guys. I'm fighting against my opponent, and my opponent is very well closed here, right? So how am I gonna find the Kimura from here? So Sakuraba has a way. What he does is he goes here with his elbow and starts making pressure there. So look what's Craig's reaction. That's exactly what he wants. Now he has the arm exposure here, and he's gonna start going with all his sequence. So this was awesome because that happens a lot, right? We are fighting against someone, and then my opponent's very, very well closed here. So how can I find the Kimura from here? So again, he goes there, he places both forearms, pay attention on my right elbow, and then start pushing here. Look what's Craig's reaction. Exactly what I want, right? Now his both arms, his arm is exposure, and so I'll tell Saku that this was my favorite one so far.
これ今の中でね一番面白い。
I love that one because that happens with me all the time. I fight against my opponent, and he's very well
こ
closed.
うやって何にもできない
I love it.
Yeah, we can't move when they have a really tight guard.
I love it. Any other question here on?
That's horrible. I hope no one ever does that to me. That's
絶対やられたくない。
that's banned in quintet, right?
あ、これクインテット禁止だよね今の。
同時に
No, it's okay. No, none of this. but
No smothers, only pressure points.
Oh, that was awesome.